Welcome to Holyoke Rose. This is our 2020 Paper City Regatta. In lieu of a traditional coaches and coxswains meeting, this is our racer's guide to a day of safe and socially distanced sculling. First, a few notes. Hopefully, you've stayed home if you're not feeling well and aren't listening to this. While you are on land, you are required to wear a mask, especially while you're on the dock. We have one bathroom available to racers, but the boathouse and locker rooms are closed. Please be aware of timing. We'll be announcing launch times carefully. Please wait to be called to the dock so as to avoid crowding. This is a view of the overall race course. All races will end just upstream from the dock on the far side of the river. Please be sure to drive all the way through the finish line past the timing boats to clear the line before turning and returning to the dock. The 2-kilometer course starts just upstream from the Mass Pike Bridge. Orange buoys separate the upstream race course toward the Chicopee side from the downstream path to the starting line. There are some hazards to be aware of along the way. Rocky shallows, a pipe, and the jetting land are important to avoid without straying onto the race course and disrupting the racers. Here's the overall 2K race course. However, one note, it would be simpler to stay on the Chicopee side of the hazard as you are heading to the start line. This hazard is a submerged pipe. It's marked with a buoy, but you can pass close to it. Racers should pass through the bridge and gather in bow order just below the bridge. Please listen for instructions from the start manager at the start line. As you are navigating the 2K start, please maintain spacing between you and the boat ahead of you. Do not enter the bridge until the boat ahead of you has exited. The start timers will honk when you are officially on the course. The 4K course starts 300 or so meters above the Route 91 bridge. Orange buoys mark the course. Please always keep them to your starboard side. There are hazards to avoid here as well. A well-marked tree, a rocky island, and recently, a field of river grass. Please note that you may need to navigate these obstacles as you are heading towards the finish line. This is the first part of the 4K course. At the 4K start, please gather in bow number order and listen to be called by the starter. Again, please maintain spacing as best as you can, entering the chute only as the boat ahead of you crosses the start line. This is a view of the bridge looking north as if you were coming from the 4K start and heading toward the finish. As you are going through the bridge, please shoot for the second arch from the right. There are some hazards close to shore, so it is best to avoid the farthest right arch if possible. This is the overall course, starting at the 4K. Thank you for coming to the 2020 Holyoke Rose Paper City Regatta. Please be safe and have fun.